Hundreds of people in New Hampshire were scammed out of more than $22 million through cryptocurrency and other digital assets last year.
Police tell News 9 criminals are choosing crypto because of a lack of regulations. WMUR's Mike Moses takes us inside the investigations tonight,
explaining how scammers are using fear and technology to target their next victim.
It starts with a call, a message, or a threat.
It took me a while to recover from this. The invasion of privacy.
Jacqueline Brilliard fed $9 grand into a Bitcoin machine in Concord after scammers led her to believe her son was arrested and it would help get him out.
And I put him on speaker and he's like, "I'm in math class at school right now." And I was like, "Okay, I need to let you go." And so I looked at my mom and I said, "I think we've been scammed."
Jacqueline says the scammers made it easy to pull her in and mess with her emotions.
I hate to say it, but the scammers were just smarter than us. They already knew, and they also get you into a real panic. And it was weird, just life things lined up.
She's not alone. Thousands of dollars are often funneled into a Bitcoin machine at a local convenience store or gas station. In fact, News 9 Investigates has learned so far this year in New Hampshire, there have been 102 crypto scams reported. In 2024 alone, 547 residents reported losing more than $22 million to schemes involving Bitcoin and other digital assets. 1 million of that was lost in Hampton.
The volume's increased and the dollar amounts have definitely increased. How do we actually get these funds back to the victims?
Crypto accounts for roughly half of all the scams Hampton police investigate. Detective Sergeant Chris Kaiser and his team have quickly learned how to follow the digital trail, but it's often already gone before police can even react.
The transfers are relatively quick, so you can get money from the U.S. to Europe, Asia, really anywhere.
Detective Sergeant Kaiser says the emotional manipulation is what keeps victims hooked.
The fear thing. My God, my son was just arrested. What do I have to do to get him out?
In Tilton, police intercepted a scam in progress, stopping a man with $25,000 in his hands from depositing any more cash.
When I got there, I asked how much money he had loaded. He said $3,000. I could see $3,000 on the screen, and I couldn't see any way to take that back. At some point during our conversation, the machine timed out and completed the transaction. And at that point, the scammer on the phone started taunting me and the victim.
A lot of crypto machines have scam warnings posted right on them, but police say more needs to be done to regulate these ATMs.
The purpose of it was to cut out the middleman, right? So there's no bank, there's no government kind of regulating it.
Forensic accountant and crypto investigator Alexandra Ring is working with AARP here in New Hampshire to introduce legislation that would set limits on how much first-time users can deposit and a 72-hour waiting period before funds are released.
I think I was just scammed. But hey, there's this law in my state and it says, hey, I can go back to that crypto ATM operator and say, hey, it's within the 72-hour window, I want my money back, and they will give you your money back.
Until that happens, police say education remains the strongest defense.
I was glad that people were being let know, but I was also really frustrated that it's taken so long.
Police say their message is simple: slow down, verify, and never feed cash into a Bitcoin machine for anyone you don't know. In the studio, Mike Moses, WMUR News 9.
On WMUR.com and inside our app, you can find a link to file a complaint with the New Hampshire Department of Justice if you've been scammed, as well as more actions the federal government suggests you can take to protect your family and your money.